Earth Day is one of those days to stop and think before you do. Think about how you can help impact the planet.
Many Duke City businesses help the planet while helping you look good. So joining us now to tell us more about local businesses helping the earth is our Around Town expert and Yelp representative, Howie Keibel.
Good morning.
Hey, Howie.
Always good to see you, Howie.
Great to see you.
You know, I love this. I do a lot of shopping at thrift stores, and I've found actually most of my living room stuff was found at an antique shop. It's unique, it's awesome, it's very eclectic. So we're talking about the best consignment shops here in the Duke City, talking about recycling. That's the best way to do it.
Absolutely. And before we jump into that, let's talk about the organization that really helps us sustainably shop in Albuquerque. That would be Keep It Kirky.
Okay.
You guys know about Keep It Kirky?
No.
It's just a terrific local organization that asks people, locals, to shop locally because on their website they state that if your dollar recirculates 254% more when you spend it on a local retailer, and it's 287% more if you do so at a local restaurant.
Wow.
Really?
So they want to shift about 10% of our spending habits to local. If we do that, we're injecting hundreds of millions of dollars back into our economy every year.
That's
Keep
great.
it Kirky.
Yes, keep it Kirky.
Okay.
So yeah, so a thrift store or you know, a consignment store are some of the best ways to do this because you're already getting clothes. I mean, you're not even creating any waste.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So
so
what are
tell
some
us
of the
about
best
some of
shops?
Okay, so some good shops for some highly rated shops on Yelp. Motherload would be the first one that I'm going to talk about. That's handpicked, or at least the reviews say that the clothes are handpicked, they're clean, they're high-end, secondhand, with a really passionate owner.
Okay.
And the second one I'm going to bring up is Golden Pear Thrift Boutique in the Heights.
Okay.
What
I
makes
haven't
this
heard of that
thing
one.
special is that the proceeds benefit Casas de Vida Nueva, which is a therapeutic farm community in the South Valley that assists people with mental illness.
Okay.
So your dollar is going a bit further there too.
That's great.
A few other places to mention: Two Time Couture, Frockstar Vintage Clothing in at UNM, and Couture Consignment.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Now-
a lot of these stores I haven't heard of.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta get onto Yelp and find out
That's
more.
right. Find
Yeah.
them.
So we both have families. So what are some thrift stores that are for families?
You know what? I just was at some of these shops last week.
Okay.
I love going in there and realizing, why do I ever buy these things new in department stores? So the first one I'm going to mention is the Tot Shop. This
Okay.
is over off of Montano and Coors.
Okay.
And it's maybe on the smaller side, but it is packed with really great stuff. It's clean, well organized, really great place to find your stuff. Kitty Closets is on Sequoia and Coors, very close to that.
Okay.
The Kids Shack on Manal and San Mateo. And Family Store Galore is this huge thrift store really dedicated to families.
Okay.
Wow, that's great. And you know, that's really important. You talk about it all the time, especially if you've got little ones, you know, that they're going to outgrow stuff. I mean, I bought
So
clothes
fast.
for Annalise that she never wore.
I know.
You know,
Isn't
you
that
buy it for seasonal and all of a sudden she's too big for it.
Yeah.
Right.
But
the
it's
winter.
brand new. It's been sitting in the closet. What do you do with it?
There you go.
Yeah.
You can,
One of these
very
shops.
important point to remind people that you can also sell your stuff
Yeah.
there and just keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the
that's
cycle
great.
going.
All right, so of course it is Earth Day. There's a celebration going on in Civic Plaza. Is that right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, this is happening right now, people. It just started at 9
Okay.
o'clock.
Okay.
So from 9 to 3 today, we want you to go out and plant the plaza.
Okay.
They're asking for volunteers to show up for an hour-long session, maybe more if you want to do it. But all you have to do is show up. You don't have to bring anything. They have all the materials. They have tools. Wells Fargo is providing some swag. And then as an added incentive, at 11 o'clock, 11 to 2, they're having a vendor fair with live music, food, art, recycled. You can recycle your old electronics. You can sign up for a BICI bike share membership. There's a lot happening on the plaza this morning.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Wow.
really cool. And I feel like kids would really enjoy that one too.
Absolutely.
Now, Nob Hill is open late. Why is that?
Yes, so along with our theme about shopping locally, Nob Hill on Thursdays is now doing this open late program where they've asked a lot of their local businesses to open until 8 o'clock at night to get us out there and doing Nob Hill more than just during the day. So some of those businesses include UA Jewelry,
Oh, I love it.
Hey Johnny, Chocolate
Love Hey
Dude,
Johnny. Yeah.
Toad Road, Izzy Martin, Mariposa Gallery, the Terra Firma, the Yarn Store, Number 13 Boutique, BZ Skate Shop, the Stranger Factory. There's a ton of businesses.
many,
A lot of
yeah.
great shops. Yeah. So this is Thursday nights.
This is on every
happening.
Thursday night, and they have a page on Facebook if you want to check out, all of the participating businesses.
That's great. Yeah, and it's, I mean, as the weather is warming up, it's perfect time to get out and enjoy Nob Hill. It's a great pedestrian area in the Duke City, so you can do that shopping while it's still light, it's still warm. Just have a great time doing it.
Great point.
All right,
yeah.
so Howard, just obviously, big question of the day is what are we doing to celebrate Earth Day, and what are we doing to help protect our environment? How about you? What do you do to help protect the Earth?
Well,
you do a lot.
You know what? I think that whenever you can get the message out, you can remind yourself. Because look, I'm as guilty as anybody else for wanting to go the simple, easy way
Sure.
of going to a department store and picking up the stuff that we all want in our lives. But if you can remind yourself that there are other ways to not only have more sustainable shopping practices, but man, it makes you feel good when you find that score, that piece that you really want to have in your life, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would say. I mean, I work for a company that's all about local shopping and doing everything local, spending your dollars locally.
So keeping it local, that's great. It's a good message. All right, guys, for more information on how you can help and use Yelp to help you, head over to casa.com.